exaggerating the arc?
Yeah, have to. When you're going against people like Ant,
But so you're not. That's how you shoot it.
That's how I shoot in the game. I'll do either hand, like Steve Nash's, start here, one dribble, make 3 spot, go all the way around. But it's tough. But I mean, the more you do it, the more you get used to it. I love it though. Yeah.
Fuller going to his right. This is his shot. Rose with it. Rose with the shot. He scored! Derrick Rose,
one of the best teardrop shooters in the league.
I would agree.
It's been a long time coming, dog. Just happy to be here. Happy I got invited and take my time and just play the way that I normally play and just enjoy the game and appreciate the game.
What's it like for you to be back here on this floor, full speed?
Man, come on, man. Being here, the environment, just the atmosphere is great, man. I'm happy to be here.
Thanks, Derrick.
Thanks.
Time now for the top 10 performance moments presented by Bridgestone. Coming in at number 10, Zach Ertz. Just laying out. Oh, that's tasty.
It was good coverage. There's nothing DRC could have did.
He could have batted it down. What are you talking about?
That was a great throw.
Come on, Nate.
Coming in at number 9,
You're a receiver.
Seahawks, Doug Baldwin blocks the punt, and it's recovered by Seahawks linebacker
Trickeration.
Mike
He
Morgan.
was out there with the gunner. He crept in late. They didn't have
See
time
that?
to adjust.
Receivers doing the gritty work
The
around
more
here.
you can do.
And at number 8, you know what? He may be a little long in the tooth, but he is still a
Why you guys
baller.
keep calling him old if he studied
Listen.
producing?
He's old and he's
If
producing.
he's producing, let's forget about the age. He's a playmaker.
Long in the tooth is fountain to you.
Number
Thank
7, Tom Brady looking for Brian
Speaking of
Timms
long
deep.
passes, your boy Tim's right there. They said he couldn't throw long, right?
That's
Couldn't
what
throw
they
deep.
said.
Okay, just
That
making
was pretty
sure.
long, 43 yards.
Yeah, it's not
Coming
bad.
in at number 6, Chargers corner Jason Verrett. The man is not large, but he stepped up big right here.
I
Look
think
at this.
he has just taken somebody's spot at the corner position. I'm not saying who, but it's going to be hard to take him off the field. He's a good
At
player.
number 5, Luck fumbles the snap. J.J. Watt recovers.
Get out, big fella.
How many touchdowns is he going to have this year?
He might have 5. He has 3 right now.
More than the receivers.
How about Demaryius Thomas? Peyton buying some time.
Oh,
Tiptoeing the sideline. Nate Burles has done that before.
yeah, I call that hashtag toe drag swag. Look it up.
Coming in at number 3, Giovanni Bernard rushes up the middle.
Bye-bye.
all
Best
the
run of the
way.
year so far?
Yeah, 89 yards. He got out the gate.
And he broke a couple tackles.
Yeah.
Yep, longest play from scrimmage this season, as you said.
Most important thing, he finished it. Not everybody finishes those. How about Terrence Williams?
Uh-oh, we're going to
And Tony Romo on 3rd and
More
20.
swag.
Toe drag swag. Look at that footwork. It's fancy.
He's
That is
become a weapon for the Cowboys. down
so
the
good.
field.
Time now for Bridgestone's number 1 performance moment of the week. It's Aaron Rodgers.
What pattern was that, Dan?
Back shoulder fade, Willie.
There you go.
Cold as ice.
Looked pretty good. 4-yard winning touchdown. The Packers beat the Dolphins 27-24.
Playing against the Americans in any sort of competition. And for Umeo, youth gone wild as they get a chance here.
Right side coming out is the block, and it's 1-0 Umeo. Madeline Edlund, their coach Mika Sankala told us she is a great goal scorer, and she proves exactly that. 3rd minute of play, and Umeo have taken the lead.
Wow, and you know, Edlund, not one of those young players I was talking about, but clearly someone who knows what to do, and she gets a good look with it here. And this is a problem for the WPS defense. Too much space back there, as Edlin was really all alone by the time this ball got to her. Looked like Kolupny played a little too far forward. And remember, Kolupny spent most of this season as a...
And one of the most talented players he's ever seen. That says a lot. Yamaguchi, long distance. What a fingertip save from LeBlanc.
Well, Karina LeBlanc probably hoped she wouldn't have to be called into too much action here today, but when she was needed, she makes a phenomenal save, and Yamaguchi with a great strike. It is high, but it is hard, and Karina goes up and gets her fingertips on it to nick it out of bounds.
This would be the best angle to see the replay. You can see that was actually right from our broadcast line, too, and I could see when that ball took off of the right foot of Yamaguchi. It was... And the Brazilian international waits for the overlapping run there from Edlin. Cut back against Kolupny, top of the box, looking for Conradson. 3 defenders surrounding things. LeBlanc coaches it away. Second chance, and it's 2-0.
Jakobsen, one of the players I talked about earlier, I said you've gone wild for Umeå was going to be one of my gems for this game. I don't think I realized quite how wild it could go. Jakobsen, just 19 years old. She was the leading scorer at the U19 European Championships, and this ball just hangs around in the box, and Jakobsen, nobody marking her off the deflection. Ellertson comes in to try to clear it away. The save initially by Karina LeBlanc sort of threw Ellertson off as far as her positioning, and nobody came back to help Jakobsen to cover Jakobsen.
Finds the feet of Marta. Mora running step for step with Marta, and then Marta kicks it into an extra gear. Bent in toward the near post. Cristiani looking for the chance. Is there a second chance opportunity? Flips for a moment. Marta will swing it in one more time. Lily, chance to make it 2-1, and she does.
Kind of bounced around for a little while there. I wasn't sure it was going to go in the back of the goal, but finally the hard work of Marta down that left flank pays off. Cristiani again let that one go through. This time, really, though, no fault of her own. She was on the ground. Ball just kind of flew over her, and Christine Lilly comes in and finishes it off. This play just never ends for Marta. She refuses to let it go, and Lilly comes streaking in to follow it up, and a kind of a funky bounce there sends that one off the post and into the back of the net as the WPS All-Stars are on the board.
Yeah, you can see actually on the very first replay we showed you, I think it had enough spin. They take this one in. We're just outside of downtown St. Louis. Miyama drives it into the top of the 6. Cristiani was there, but it's headed away by her Brazilian teammate on the national team level. Mora sending it clear. Second chance for Ellertson. Off the post to the line and cleared away by Westberg.
Wow, our defense under some pressure.
Marta trying to put the Umeå defense under pressure, bending to the far side, 2-2.
Marta did just a little bit of enough of a dance to give herself a look here. One of the many things she is so good at with that ball at her feet. You know, she wants to get it back to her left foot, and she does. Just a little bit of back and forth there, enough to make the defender think twice, and she finds that left foot and goes to that far post. And doesn't really...
Time out wide for Marta. See if she can turn things on as she tries to run past Emma Berglund. Marta lifting her chin, looking for the near post ball. 3-2.
Now that's about how I think most of the fans here expected this first half to start in this All-Star game. The WPS All-Stars immediately finding an opening. Marta with some space perhaps created because she's coming out of that midfield role now. She runs this one down into space, and a great run by Sinclair, who cuts past the defender, beats her to the ball, and finishes it off from close range.
Christine Sinclair, Canadian international, and as Jen just mentioned, between her and Abby, 199 international goals. So Sinclair still in
this season with 5 goals and 1 assist in the last 4 games of the regular season.
Brittany Klein will bring that one forward for Sinclair. Maybe she have the brace. She does.
Wow. I think Christine Sinclair might like coming off the bench. I don't know. I mean, you know, this is a combination of great setup play by her teammates, getting her the ball in good position, and then Sinclair being in the right place to finish them off and doing it.
I agree. And look at the first touch right here. She puts it out into the space. Second touch, just whips it past the goalkeeper, Carola Sjoberg.
You know, and how many times do you see a player when they get a ball sent forward like that, and a lot of times they have a hard time corralling it and keeping it from either going too far in front of them if the touch is too heavy, too far into the midfield to try to get possession of this ball for her team.
Wambach keeps it alive for Sinclair. The ball still alive here for the WPS All-Stars, and then cleared out. Ringing the crossbar there is Christine Sinclair.
Boy, Sinclair, she wants that hat trick, I tell you what. And she's the way it's going, it looks like she's probably going to get it. The service in from Marta. What a luxury to have her in the midfield setting you up. The left foot of Sinclair off the post. Just barely. Nice.
Here in the 75th minute, we tick into the final quarter of an hour. And I get a feeling, Jen, there are more goals to come here. Marta in front. Good save from Schober. Still alive in the area. Loose ball finally cleared away by Elaine Mora.
Out here today. Well, and everyone always asks you, when are you going to retire? After today, you score a goal. Can you answer that? I don't know. I'm just having fun playing. And I mean, being out there.
She was playing at a high level, and she certainly proved herself for what she was able to come in and do this season.
Here pass from Marta Sinclair. Good save from Schober. Still alive, Marta. And a second save. And we saw Hope Solo lay it out at the other end, and now we're getting to see some great saves from Carola Schober in goal for Umeå.
Yeah, both of these balls low and hard on the ground. Now, they thought offside should have been the call there for Heather O'Reilly, but no flag went up. This play continues to go on. What a ball from Sinclair, too, and whether or not O'Reilly timed that run correctly or not, it's hard to tell, but